Welcome once again to another edition of Shelf Life Book Reviews Online. This time out, as usual, I'm bringing you two very highly recommended books. These are nonfiction books, and I hope you will consider purchasing them the next time you go to your bookstore. The first book is HAYLEY Mills, Forever Young, a Memoir. This is published by Grand Central Publishing, and it retails for $38. Those who grew up in the 60s will definitely remember HAYLEY Mills. She was a popular person. She was signed by the Disney Company to a 7-movie deal back after appearing in the movie Tiger Boy in 1959. Walt Disney liked her as soon as he saw her, and he signed her to a 7-movie deal. The very first movie that she did for him was called Pollyanna, which I'm sure most of you will be familiar with if you did grow up in the 60s. She also did The Parent Trap, and in The Parent Trap she played identical twin sisters. And Disney had use of a new camera technique that was split screen, so she could appear side by side, and you would not see the line down the middle. And so she was a hit in The Parent Trap, and she also did another Disney movie, That Darn Cat. Now, when her deal with Disney did expire, she had a chance to be in the movie Lolita. It was a very controversial movie, and she could have had the starring role, but she turned it down because she thought because of her image in the Disney movies, that would definitely take her career in a different direction, and those who saw her as a sweet and innocent young girl in the Disney films might not exactly buy the fact that she was Lolita. And she comes from a very prestigious family. Her father, Sir John Mills, was a very popular actor in the 50s, 60s, and 70s and beyond. Her mother was a playwright, so she was popular in her own right. The book, which she names drops so many stars, dozens and dozens. Now, the great thing about the book is she does not badmouth anyone. She talks glowingly about those who came into her life through friendship. And she also mentions the fact that she she had a relationship at first with a man, Ray Bolting, who was about, I think, 30 years her senior. And at first, when she announced to her parents that she was in love with him, they did not approve of this older man. But over time, they warmed up to the fact that she loved him. And love was not dictated by age, it was dictated by love. Now, those who also know another popular Mills sister, Juliet Mills. She was in the popular ABC sitcom in the 1970s, Nanny and the Professor. That lasted for 2 seasons. So the book is definitely one that you should consider reading. It is a nice book about her most interesting life. Like I say, there's nothing controversial. It's just down to earth, honest. She talks about love and growing up as a young girl who was admired by millions of girls in the Disney films. So that is the first book that I wanted to draw to your attention. The second book of note is Strange Sea Creatures by ERICH HOYT. This is published by Firefly, and it retails for $24.95. I don't think sometimes reviews can really do justice to books unless you see the books yourself. Descriptions are one thing, but let's just say this book is filled with dozens of absolutely breathtaking photography of creatures, sea creatures, that roam beneath the surface of the waters. And in the introduction, the author says that many of us marvel at books that showcase the galaxy and that look into the solar system. Well, this book looks beneath the waters, and it is, well, I'll just show a few of the pictures here because they are definitely amazing with all the creatures. Some are so small that they barely take up an inch if you held them in the palm of your hand. But through the great photography, some of them are so small, you need a microscope really to see them. But the author has captured the sea life and what we do not see, but what we know is beneath these waters. And like I said, this is absolutely an amazing coffee table book for young and old alike. I'm sure that once you look through the book once, you will want to keep looking through the book again and again and again, because it's something that you want to show your friends. Pass it around and say, wow, you should see these pictures, because these pictures will leave you in awe of what we know is beneath the waters. Now, some of the creatures, and I will read it here, that we will see are the crystal jellyfish, the common fangtooth, the sea butterfly, the sea apple, the feather duster worm, the porcupine crab, the squat lobster, the cockeyed squid, pink helmet, deep sea batfish, the spookfish, which is also known as barrel eyes, and so much more. So if you're looking for a great conversation piece, a great gift for someone who can appreciate amazing photography, Strange Sea Creatures is definitely the book that you should consider. So those are the two books I wanted to bring to your attention. Very different, Hayley Mills and Sea Creatures. And so next time you're at your bookstore, do seek them out. So thank you again for watching Shelf Life Book Reviews Online. I welcome your comments, as I always say, positive or negative. And as always, stay safe, stay sane, stay social distancing, and stay in touch. Bye for now.